Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today I'm going to show you how to install a bar like this for inside your closet. Now there's lots of different ways you can do it. This is the way that I'm going to be doing it. So we picked up the bar and we picked up these little clips right here. Not that I'm endorsing these clips, but these happen to be the ones that I purchased. Okay, and we picked up some wood. And the wood that we picked up was, of course, in a 6 foot length, and we cut it down to the size that we needed. We cut it so that it actually fits in this spot right here, from the end of the wall here to the back of the corner inside the closet here. And we cut them down to length, and this is what it's going to look like right here. And the reason we're putting this in here is because if you try to install these pieces here in this, there's nothing behind here. This is hollow in here, and these will not hold any kind of weight. So we're going to screw it in here and back here, because we're going to catch a beam right there, and we're going to catch a beam right there, and that way this will hold the weight of the entire coat rack. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to mark the height that we wanted it, which we already marked it here and back here, so we know where we're going to be. We're going to put this wood even with that, there and there, and then we're going to pre-drill right here with, because if you try to put a screw in here, you're going to split the wood. So we're going to pre-drill the wood here, 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 and here, so that the drywall screw that we're going to use to secure it is going to have a passageway for it to flow through without cracking the wood. All right, so let's drill the holes in here first, and we'll continue with that. Now we're going to use a drywall screw, such as this one right here, which is approximately 2 inches long. If you have 2.5 inches, it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to put a drill bit in here, and we're going to put a small hole right through here, so that the drywall screw will follow it. So we're going to just drill a very little bit, and then we're going to drill it at an angle like this. Same thing right here. We're going to do the same thing on this side here as well. Okay, so now we have our holes that these screws are going to go through. We're going to put our bit in here, which is a Phillips head screwdriver. If you don't have this, then you can use any screwdriver to do the exact same thing. And now we're going to just catch these in here very loosely. Just like that. And now we'll bring this up, and we're going to put it back up in the spot that we marked. Okay, now you're probably wondering why we put these screws in at an angle like this, because we may catch a beam here, but we may not. But we will definitely catch a beam back in here. All right, so we're going to take these and screw these in so it catches in a beam, which is back there. And this one here is the exact same thing. It's going to catch in a beam that's right back in there as well. Okay, so let's do that first. We put them on the marks, on the lines that we made. We'll do the same thing over here. Push it back on our mark. And then we'll screw it in. I'm going to screw it a little further. And that's it. Now this wood is not going no place. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side right over here. So let me get that piece of wood, and we're going to pre-drill that, and we'll get ready to put that one in as well. And now we marked on the wall here again the height that we want it. We just bring this up here, put it on that mark. And then we're going to screw these screws down. We're on our mark here. And that's it. It's nice and straight, and it's sturdy. It's not going anyplace. Now, I just want to point this out to you as well. This is going to be a coat or a clothing rack that's going to go across here. If you wanted to put a shelf on top right here, you would have another piece of wood like this. You would put it up on here, and you would run it from this end to that end, and then you would have a shelf that you could put any size shelf on there that you wanted to. Okay, next thing we're going to do now is we're going to install these pieces here. All right, so let me make the measurements, find out where we're going to put it, and we'll come right back. Okay, now we take our pole piece here that we're going to mount on here. We're going to put it this way. We measured out how far we wanted to have it, and now we're going to put the screws in to hold it in position. Now, like I said, if you don't have the electric screwdriver, you can just turn it in by hand with a regular screwdriver. Now, we're not going to go too tight. We're just going to snug them in. All right, so that's all set. Let's go to the other side and put that one on. Okay, so that's that. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to take our pole, measure the distance of it, and then we're going to take this and we're going to cut it with the hacksaw. Okay, so we measured the length of the pole that we need. We put a mark on here of where we want to cut it. And now this pole is made of metal, but if it was made of wood, you could use a regular saw, or you could even use a hacksaw to cut through the metal as well. I mean, the wooden one as well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on that line right now. We're just going to go very slowly to get it started. All right, so now after we have it cut, we're going to take the rod, we're going to put it into the one end down there, the round end. We'll put it in like that. And then the slotted end over here, we'll just bring it down, put it in there, and that's it. So it's perfect. All right, now, like I said, if you wanted to put a shelf on top of this, shelf here, you would just come in here with another long piece of wood like this, and you run it from here all the way across to that side, and you would find the beam in the wall here, because there is beams. You'll need a stud finder to find the beam. You'll mount this on here. We'll put a screw in the end here, 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 and there. There'll be 4 screws on it, and then you can lay any kind of shelf that you want to put up on top of this, and that's it. You'll be all set. Okay, so that's it. We're all set. The thing that's good about the wood is that you don't have to worry about having that wire type shelving inside there. That wire shelving, after a period of time, it starts to bow down and bend. This will not bend because it's supported on both sides and the back, so it won't bow. It's screwed in just like we talked about on each one of the corners. We screwed it into a stud, and then we caught 3 more studs down through the center of them every 16 inches. All right, we're going to put some paint on it, and this will last us just about forever. All right, so this job is done, and we'll be on to the next one. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.